There are things in life that cannot be seen with the eyes, cannot be measured with logic, but the heart can feel them deeply. In this noisy, rushing world, not everyone realizes that a silent prayer, a quiet act of dedication, can transform the karma of an entire family. Today on Dharma Echo Channel, we invite you to listen to a true and touching story about the quiet strength of a wife who cultivates and the profound change brought by her sincere dedication. If you've been searching for a gentle light during difficult days, please stay and listen with your heart. Body, Part 1, The Invisible Force. There are invisible forces in life. We can't see them with our eyes. We can't weigh them with logic, but they can shift the course of a person's life like a soft breeze on a summer noon, like a lantern quietly lighting the path home. They don't show themselves loudly, but they are always there, present, silent, and powerful. Sometimes the greatest transformation in a man's life comes not from what is said, but from the silent heart of a woman who loves and cultivates. People often say, behind every successful man is a selfless woman. But those who understand karma might say, behind a man spared from hardship is a wife who quietly dedicates merit every single day. Part 2, Karma between husband and wife. A wife who cultivates at home is not only keeping the house in order, she's also nurturing the karmic field of the whole family. Between husband and wife, there is not just love in this life. There are karmic ties that stretch across lifetimes. Sometimes it's love unfinished. Sometimes it's debt unpaid. Sometimes it's old resentment. And that's why not all couples live in harmony. Some realise only after marriage how much conflict and pain arise. Few understand perhaps karma is simply bearing fruit. Part 3, choose to cultivate. At that moment, if the wife only blames, only argues, karma deepens. But if she chooses to cultivate instead, to dedicate merit, the weight of karma can be lightened. She doesn't need to raise her voice. She doesn't need to argue. She just needs to sit down, place her palms together and make a quiet prayer for her husband. Even such a simple act can be like cool wind in the midday heat. Part 4, true story. There was once a woman whose husband faced constant failures. He kept losing money. He was angry, frustrated, and often shouted at home. The house felt heavy. So did her heart. At first, she blamed him. She grew distant. She even thought of leaving him. But one night, she came across a Dharma talk about dedicating merit. A single line stayed in her mind. When one person cultivates, the whole family shares the blessing. From that day, each night after the house had gone quiet, she no longer cried. She sat down, chanted a short sutra, and silently prayed. May I dedicate this merit to my husband. May his suffering lessen. May his karma dissolve. May his mind be calm and clear. She didn't tell him. She didn't explain. She simply kept doing it. Part 5, transformation. Then, after 3 months, she noticed something. He was calmer, less angry, more thoughtful. His business began to recover, and slowly the house felt lighter. It wasn't magic, it wasn't luck, but something had changed. That's when she truly understood. Dedicating merit isn't about rituals, it's like water, quietly nourishing dry, cracked earth. Part 6, true help. Many think helping their husband means cooking, working, raising kids. Those things matter. But if there's no spiritual merit, it's like building a house on sand. When karma strikes, it collapses. Dedicating merit is laying deep foundations. It's sending light to someone day after day, even if they don't believe, even if they never say thank you, even if they never understand. If your heart is pure, they will feel it. Part 7, energy of a home. Not through words, not through logic, but through energy. The purer the wife's mind, the lighter the energy of the home. And when the home becomes lighter, hearts begin to soften. There are men who never believe in karma, never listen to Dharma talks, but they still change simply because their wife silently cultivates, not through preaching, but through being. Closing. In this life, nothing is ever wasted when done from a sincere heart. A wife who cultivates doesn't need to fight, doesn't need to prove anything. One sincere prayer is enough to cool the heat of suffering, enough to soften karma, enough to change a home. If today you've quietly offered a prayer for someone you love, that alone is already a beautiful gift. Thank you for listening. If this story brought you even a moment of peace, please share it with someone who may need it too. Dharma Echo Channel, where kind echoes return to quiet hearts.